Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'm going to discuss some important points related to China. First of all, in terms of population, China comes in first place with 1,426 billion people. China has the highest population on earth. Population equals 18.47% of the world's total, and 60.8% of the population lives in urban areas. Shanghai has 23.4 billion inhabitants. Many factors contribute to high population density both in China and India. As they have an abundance of farmland, this farmland needs a lot of water to be irrigated. Large rivers can be found in both China and India. And the next is quite interesting that 35 million people live in cave. Living in a cave is not the same as cabin. In some parts of northern China, where more than 40 million people live there in cave dwellings because they are warm in winter and cool in summer, and they are quiet and safe. The provinces of Shaanxi, Henan, and Gansu contain a large number of caves and hay houses. So let's talk about the economy. China has the greatest manufacturing sector and exports the most goods worldwide. It is also the second largest importer of products in the world and has the fastest growing consumer market. Over a few decades, China's economy has expanded to become one of the biggest and most powerful in the world. On a purchasing power parity measure, the Chinese economy is equivalent to 3,982 billion in US dollars. And in 2019, the World Bank estimates that China's GDP is 67%. In China, long-distance transportation by rail is significant. The nation's railway network, which was more than 150,000 kilometers long as of 2021, was the second longest in the world. China now has the largest high-speed railway system in the entire world, and the world's longest high-speed rail line is 2,298 km road between Beijing and Guangzhou. It is very interesting to know that different colors have different meanings. Chinese culture assigns color with auspicious or unlucky connotations. Like red, which is Chinese national color, represents happiness and good fortune. Green is the color of health and healing. Pink is very similar to red. Purple has a stronger romantic connotation in Chinese, especially among younger people. Blue is a color of growth and harmony, and white is the representation of mystery and purity. And they also believe on lucky and unlucky numbers. Like for Chinese people, the lucky numbers are 6 and 8, and the unlucky number is 4. 66 indicates all goes well because the pronunciation of 6 is close to the Chinese word for smooth. The number 8 is also fortunate because it sounds similar to the Chinese character for good fortune, wealth, and enlightenment. And 888 is most often used to spell out triple fortune. However, because 4 sounds a lot like the word for death, which is considered unlucky in China, many buildings there don't have a 4th floor. So let's talk about Kung Fu. In China, the phrase Kung Fu is used to refer to several different martial arts schools. Chinese culture places a great importance on Kung Fu because it insists virtues like morality, patience, humanity, and respect. Kung Fu is the combative and fighting techniques, both armed and unarmed, created in China. If taught and practiced properly and with enough energy, Kung Fu is just as effective as many martial arts or combative systems. Kung Fu comes in a variety of forms including Shaolin Kung Fu, Wing Chun, Tai Chi, and others, and it is practiced all over the world. Do you know the ancient Chinese states and imperial China were crossed by a network of fortifications known as the Great Wall of China? The Great Wall of China was constructed as a barrier of defense for the military, and along with its defensive role, the wall also served to advance culture, stimulate economic growth, protect important trade routes like the Silk Road, and secure communication and transportation in northern China. The Great Wall of China is the longest building ever constructed by humans.